Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Ma'am Fatma here with first lecture of Life and Learning, Stage 7, Value Education. What is meant by value education? It is the process in which we will teach you our moral values. Let's start. In this lecture, we will study chapter number 1, Caring for Parents. The learning outcomes include what is caring for parents. Number 2, how can I be obedient and kind to my parents? And number 3, important personalities that were kind to parents. Activity 1 to 2. Dear students, open page number 1. Caring for parents. The first heading is what is caring for parents? Who are parents? Parents are a huge blessing. They are like angels that watch over us all the time. From the time when we are young or in our childhood and unable to take care of ourselves till we grow up, parents' love for their child never grows old. It means that from our childhood till we grow up, our parents' love never faded. It is due to this love that all our basic needs are met effortlessly, like food, clothing, entertainment, and education. It means that parents provide us good food, good clothing, best education and entertainment without our effort. Whenever we are in trouble, they are the first ones we call or talk to because we know they will always be there to help in whatever way they can. Your father gets up every day and goes to work. He works hard to spend all of his hard-earned money to give you food and shelter and buy you new clothes. Similarly, your mother takes care of your every need, cleans the house and cooks the food for you and is concerned about you all the time. Sometimes she also works alongside your father to support him, so they can together give you a better thing in life. So we can say that our parents works hard to provide us a better living. Sometimes we overlook these blessings simply because they refuse to buy us a toy or expensive clothes, or sometimes they scold us. Scold means dantna. Or sometimes they scold us for things that may harm us. For example, your parents might scold you for getting into trouble at school with another student or not let you go to a school trip. We must always remember that although it makes us angry, our parents only do this because they love us dearly. It means that sometimes our parents scold us on our mistakes and sometimes they do not allow us to do something. This is because they know our betterment and they love us dearly. Because they do so much for us, it is therefore our duty to be kind to them in return. Open page number 2. How can I be obedient and kind to my parents? Never answer back rudely to your mother or father. It means don't speak rudely with your mother and father or act bold if they are talking to you. In the Holy Quran has instructed us Your Lord has decreed. Decreed means commanded or ordered. Your Lord, Allah has ordered us that you worship none except Him and that you show kindness to parents. If one of them or both attain old age while they are still with you, so not five means uff to them, don't say uff to them, nor repulse them, but speak to them a gracious word. This verse shows the importance of rights of parents that Allah commanded along with His worship. Except Him, He ordered to be kind to your parents. If you find any of one of your mother or father in an old age or both, don't say five, that is uff, don't say uff to them and nor repulse them और उनको ना धत्कारो, but speak to them a gracious word. Instead, you speak them kindly. Now the question is, how can I be obedient and kind to my parents? Number one, there can be situation when we might feel that our parents are on mistake. Sometimes our parents are also on mistake, but we should forgive and appreciate their good qualities. But we should remember their good qualities and forgive them for their mistakes. Pray for their forgiveness and for Allah to have mercy on them. So we should pray for their forgiveness, उनके लिए माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए, and for Allah to have mercy on them, और ताकि अल्लाह उन पर रहम करे. Second point to be obedient and kind to my parents is study hard for your exam and for your future. Work hard to make your parents proud. Know that they are working day and night to afford the best for you so you can be an able person one day. We know that our parents work hard to provide us a better living, to provide us good food, clothing, entertainment and best education. So it is our duty to study hard in our exams so that our parents becomes proud of us. The third point is, never complain for what your parents could not give you. It was probably all they had. कभी भी अपने पेरेंट्स से जो वो आपको नहीं दे सके कंप्लेन ना करें, क्योंकि हो सकता है कि वही उनके पास हो. The fourth point is, never speak to them loudly or address them with harsh words. If you feel angry, it is better to remain silent. It means that sometimes you feel angry with your parents, so it is better to remain silent at that time and don't speak loudly with them or don't use unkind words with them. The fifth point is, if you do something to hurt them or something that makes them angry, be quick to make you for it by apologizing. Sometimes we hurt our parents and makes them angry, which is a very bad thing and it displeases Allah so much. So be quick to ask for forgiveness from them. Sixth point is, if they ask you to do something, do it cheerfully and without delay, and even if it displeases you, trust that they know what is best for you. Seventh point is, try doing your chores on time and without delay. Chores means your daily work, so they do not have to ask again and again. For example, keep your room clean so that they Don't have to ask again and again to clean your room. Finish your food without making faces. Do not yell. Yell means shout. Do not yell, scream, or throw tantrums. Pick up your dishes after you finish eating and make your own bed when you wake up, so that your parents become happy. Come on, page number 3. 8th point is give away occasional gifts even if they are immaterial or inexpensive. For example, a box full of invisible kisses, or hug, or even saying thank you when your parents do something nice for you. 9th point is when you grow up to be strong and independent and they grow weak, take care of them same way they did for you when you were small and weak. It means that take care of your parents when they become weak or when they become old. Dear students, after reading these 9 points, I hope you will follow them and try to follow them. The next topic is important personalities that were kind to parents. In this topic, they quoted 3 examples: Hazrat Abu Huraira, Hazrat Yahya, and Hazrat Awais Karni Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhu. The first example is Hazrat Abu Huraira. He was known for his utmost respect for his mother, even though she was a non-Muslim. At the time of Hazrat Abu Huraira Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhu accepted Islam. When Hazrat Abu Huraira Raziyallahu Ta'ala accepted Islam, his mother do not accept Islam and he was a non-Muslim. When no amount of Abu Huraira's pleading convinced his mother to do the same and convert to Islam, he went to Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who then prayed for his mother and she converted to Islam. Pleading means request. When Abu Huraira requested his mother to do or to accept Islam, to embrace Islam, but he did not accept Islam, so he went to Holy Prophet and Holy Prophet prayed for his mother and then his mother converted to Islam or embraced Islam. The second example is Hazrat Yahya alayhi salam. The Holy Quran specifically mentions in Surah Maryam about Hazrat Yahya alayhi salam as kind and obedient to his parents. The third example is Hazrat Awais Karni Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhu was a saint. Saint means wali, living at the time of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He could never meet the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam because he had a sick, ailing mother who would not allow him to go anywhere. He would spend his days taking care of his mother. About this great saint, Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, I am getting the beautiful fragrance of Allah's blessing in the breeze. It is for Awais Karni Raziyallahu Ta'ala anhu. By quoting these examples, we want you to be kind and obedient to your parents. Dear students, this is all about chapter number 1, caring for parents. Have a nice day. Allah Hafiz.
Why it is important to respect your parents. Even though you do not need any reason to respect your parents, we will tell you why you should. Showing respect is being grateful. If you understand the importance of having the parents and you are grateful to them, then it is the best way of showing the gratitude. They demand nothing from you. All you can give them is respect and love. Those who actually understand what is it to have parents and how they make your world better than you imagine, they will know that your parents have no selfish motives and they love you selflessly. They love you always. Your parents are the only ones who will love you always. No one in this world will love you more than them. Others may claim to love you. You may think that your friends do, but they may fake, maybe not. But your mother and father love you from the bottom of their heart, and that is never feigned. The love of your parents is the best thing in the world, and there is nothing above their love. They taught you the right way. The kids are always lovely for their parents. Whether a kid breaks a plate in anger, the mother will not ask him to leave the house. Understand that your parents will always teach you the right thing. Even if you are wrong at some place, all they will do is ask you to never repeat the same, or in the worst case, scold you. They do so because they know what is right and wrong, because they know the world more than you do. Always there for you. Every parent in the world always will support his child, no matter what. In all good times and the bad, parents will always be at your side and provide with everything they could. They do everything they can just for the sake of their children. Your friends may abandon you, but parents will never do this. They will always have their doors open for their children. If you fight with a friend, you are no longer his friend. But if you fight with your dad, he is still your dad. They raised you. From the day you came to this world till this day, they are the ones who have brought you up and made you what you are today. They fed you first instead of eating themselves. They gave you the best and the sufficient, even if they had to compromise on some. You are because of them. Parents are those people who brought you in this world. It is because of them that you exist. Your existence is a gift by your parents. More than a gift, your existence is a favor done by your parents. This favor is something that you will never be able to pay back. If you enjoyed watching our video, do share it. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Dear student, open page number 4, activity. The first activity is list down the things that your parents have done for you. I have done it for you. Number 1, provide good education. Number 2, earn money. Number 3, provide all necessities of life. Number 4, take care of our health. Number 5, take care of our all wishes. Second activity is make a list of all good things that you can do for your parents on a daily basis. Number 1 is help mother in daily work. Number 2, give glass of water when father come from the work. This is your assignment. 3, 4, 5 and 6 activities you will write by yourself. Take care. Allah Hafiz.